Is your kitchen a disaster zone of gadgets, expired food, and way too much stuff? You're not alone. But what if I told you the secret to a peaceful, functional kitchen comes from a place with no blenders, no microwaves, and no clutter? Today, we're going from messy to minimal the Amish way. Modern kitchen mayhem. I step into the kitchen and immediately feel a sinking wave of chaos. The counters are piled high with dirty dishes, random gadgets, and half-empty spice jars. It feels like walking into a museum of unused appliances, waffle irons, spiralizers, and 12 different coffee makers all vying for space. Flour dust from yesterday's baking clouds the air as I knock over a stack of mail. This modern kitchen is bursting at the seams with stuff, and it's overwhelming. Overloaded with gadgets and expired food. Every drawer and shelf seems to be hiding a secret. Yesterday's trendy gadget you swore you'd use every day. The spice rack is overloaded, and half those spices are stale, while the fridge is hosting an accidental science project of forgotten jars and wilted veggies. I find 3 avocado slicers and 2 smoothie blenders, none of which I remember buying. Instead of cooking, we often spend time searching through clutter or tossing expired sauce. In this kitchen, there's no calm, just more stuff than sense, and the overwhelm is real. Discovering Amish simplicity. Stepping into an Amish farmhouse kitchen, I immediately felt the difference. Sunlight on a spotless workbench holding only a bowl of fresh eggs and a loaf of bread. There was no microwave or charging station in sight, just a sturdy wood stove, a single cast iron skillet, and a few wooden bowls. Everything had a purpose, and nothing was out of place. The Amish kitchen is a lesson in simplicity, function, and no excess. In that moment, I realized I didn't need all that stuff at home either. Clear the counters, start fresh. Just like on an Amish farm, we start with a clear work surface. Clear off every countertop, leaving nothing but what you truly use. Remove everything non-essential from the counters, toasters, mixers, mail, etc. Wipe down and clean the now empty surfaces until they gleam. Keep only daily essentials on the counter, a solid wooden cutting board, a favorite mug, or a small bowl of fresh fruit. With the surfaces clean and clear, you have a blank canvas that instantly feels more calming and spacious. Purge the pantry and fridge. Next, we tackle the cabinets and pantry with the same purpose. Take everything out: jars, cereal boxes, hidden takeout containers. This step is about honesty and space. Empty the fridge and pantry completely, so you see every item in plain view. Check expiration dates. Toss anything spoiled or stale without hesitation. Donate unopened or unused food items that you aren't likely to eat. Group items by type: grains on one shelf, spices on another, and discard excess duplicates. A tidy pantry feels expansive, and suddenly there's room for what really matters: the ingredients you'll use to cook and share. Keep only the essentials. Now we look at the remaining items one by one. In an Amish kitchen, every tool has a purpose. If you can't remember when you last used a gadget, it probably isn't earning its keep. Separate what's left into daily use and rarely or never used piles. Be honest. If you haven't used it in months or years, it's time for it to go. Hold on to multi-purpose tools and high-quality basics. Think a sturdy chef's knife and a cast iron pan. Donate or gift duplicates and one-off gadgets that crowd the drawer. By keeping only the essentials, you free your kitchen from clutter and make room for what truly serves you. Organize with intention. With only the essentials left, it's time to give everything a proper home. Amish kitchens use smart organization. Open shelves, labeled jars and baskets for produce, not plastic bins full of random items. Group items by function. Keep baking supplies together, spices in one spot, and cooking tools near the stove. Use simple baskets or trays to corral small items like tea bags or utensils. This mimics the Amish way of using natural materials. Store dry goods in clear jars or containers so you can easily see quantities at a glance. No more forgotten bags of flour. Keep counters clear by using wall hooks or a simple rack for pots and pans if needed. Now, every spice jar, every bowl, and every spoon has a place. Cooking becomes smoother and more mindful. Quality over quantity. Invest in what lasts. In Amish tradition, items are built to last. Cast iron skillets instead of disposable pans. Hand-carved spoons instead of plastic spatulas. Adopting this mindset changes how you shop and keep your kitchen. Choose quality over novelty. One heavy pan can replace several flimsy ones. A sharp, well-made knife stays in rotation for years, unlike a bargain knife that dulls or breaks. Repair or reuse what you have. Sand a rough cutting board instead of tossing it. Make jam instead of buying bottles of jelly. Investing in durability means fewer replacements, which means less stuff in the long run. Maintain the peace, daily habits. Decluttering isn't a one-time chore, but a new way of living. The Amish keep order through daily rituals, and we can too. Clean as you cook and tidy before you sleep. After each meal, wash dishes and wipe down counters so clutter never builds up. Return each item to its home spot immediately. No leaving utensils on the table or ingredients out of place. Use the one-in, one-out rule. For every new gadget or tool you bring in, let go of an old one. Plan meals around what you have, like an Amish pantry, using ingredients intentionally to avoid waste and extra shopping trips. These mindful habits ensure your kitchen stays simple and serene day after day. Embrace simplicity. Your quiet kitchen awaits. This journey from chaos to calm shows how Amish simplicity can transform a modern kitchen. You might not have a wood stove or a horse and buggy, but you can borrow their values of function and frugality. Imagine stepping into a quiet, clutter-free kitchen. Morning light shining on clean counters, the aroma of coffee welcome without chaos. By letting go of excess, you make space for what truly matters: family, creativity, and peace of mind. Take a slow breath, step by step, and embrace simplicity in your own home. So that's the transformation from chaos to calm, inspired by Amish simplicity. If you're ready to stop managing clutter and start living with purpose, let your kitchen be the first step. Hit subscribe for more slow living, old world wisdom, and rustic home hacks. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it intentional.